Last week, from May 22 to May 24, we attended the 50th National Convention of the AMSWPI, the Association of Medical Social Workers of the Philippines Incorporated. By we, I mean Ma'am Wilma of Bicol Skin Clinic and, me, the new guy in medical social service. I didn't know that I had to present something for this, so I apologize in advance due to how informal this short video will be, not only in terms of tone, but also in terms of visuals. To keep the video short, and also because I didn't pay attention to everything, I won't be talking about every single speaker because, just look at this. The start had the usual fancy performances to start on a high note, such as a cultural dance, and speeches from various people like the AMSWPI president to even Senator Bongo.
Or more or less 10 million Filipinos na po ang natutulungan ng Malasakit Center. Dahil po yun sa inyo. Kayo po yung susi rin po. Kayo yung kaharap. Kayo yung nakakaalam kung sino yung nangangailangan ng tulong.
I will just present some key takeaways that I found. Sorry, I do not have formal visual presentations for each point. One culprit could be that they promised that they would send the PowerPoint slides, but at this point, I've been disappointed my whole life. Another reason is I spent a lot of my storage shooting videos of this unlimited lemonade stand. Let's get the most minor takeaway out of this. Their directory is massively outdated, and there might be some confusion regarding our hospital's name with BRHMC. Our name is often confused with the other, especially since some people still think we are Bicol Sanitario. Okay, so my first major takeaway is due to how vital MAED-SPED financially powers hospitals, medical social workers are now just seen as the discount issuers or the gift coupons or the solver of miscellaneous hassle of the hospital. For example, a representative of National Center of Mental Health said that the transfer, not discharge, of this one patient was such a hassle that even though their team believes that the transfer should be a doctor-to-doctor transaction, it was pushed to her because social work, I guess. It has been recommended in the discussion that in a multidisciplinary team, there should be a delineation of what a social worker can and cannot do. Also, a lot of hospitals don't have multidisciplinary teams. Key takeaway 2. This takeaway actually sits on top of takeaway 1, but on the side of caseload. Social workers have a 4-year course backed up with theories, but medical social workers are usually simplified down to, okay, magkano po sweldo nyo? Sino po mga kasama nyo sa bahay? Sige po, ipasa nyo na to doon, wala na kayo babayaran. Next. This is mainly because the recommended caseload per social worker is 20. Social workers in the hospitals that were used in this survey were clocking more than 60, and one participant even said that their caseload per day is 250. For those of you wondering, in our OPD, the caseload is usually 130 to 150, and inpatient is 30 to 40. With mental health cases finally being more on the forefront of our knowledge in health, we would like to announce that we also know other things like psychological first aid, trauma-informed care, among other things. This is the final takeaway. This takeaway sits on top of takeaway 2, but it's more on the workforce side than the client side. Too much focus on output and performance. The possible lack of humor and too much competition. There is an identified toxicity, especially in workplaces that are too rigid and competitive.
Please remove best. Ayoko yung mga best employee. Best employee, ayoko talaga. Bakit? Because it creates competition. And in the kind of work we have, no competition, please. Alright? Especially among children. Walang best, okay? You give all the awards. Best in tulog, best in eating, best in walang kwenta. My best.
Like our clients who are in crisis, we as employees also suffer from this. Some are better in hiding it more than the others. Some hospitals have already recognized the capacity of social workers to alleviate workplace stress through counseling or just plain talking things out with a bit of knowledge on theories. We need to breathe in a friendlier environment, not just for the patients, not just for the clients, but also for ourselves. Thank you for listening to my presentation, I guess.
Oh, fuck, man. D-cup coffee? D-cup?
Ulitin mo ba?
Shit!